This is another segment of Minute with the Moon. Maddie Moon here with Dr. James.
Hi, Maddie. Hello there.
Hello, hello. So we're really excited today. We're going to talk about a brand new product called
Bum 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 bum.
Be Strong. Woo!
Woohoo!
It's a plant-based protein powder, and we're so excited about this. It's really unique and awesome. And I have a lot of questions for you today, so we're just going to roll right through these.
Let's do it.
All right, first question on my list. What type of protein does Be Strong contain?
We contain a couple of great proteins. One of them is pea protein. The other one is brown rice protein. So that together you get a wonderful complement of something called branched chain amino acids, which actually are really awesome in terms of helping you to get strong, if you will, but not bulky strong.
Not bulky strong. We don't want that.
No.
So what kind of omegas are in this?
Omegas, we have a combination. I love to say it's a 3, 6, 9. And a lot of focus has been put out there on the omega-3s, which are awesome for you. But we want to do something that really gives you a full beneficial blend of the healthy fats. So we're using omega-3s coming from the flax. We're using olive oil and sunflower oil. So you get a nice balance of 3s, 6s, and 9s to really help support overall cardiovascular health, as well as a healthy inflammatory response.
And that's really unique. Not many protein powders have that inside of it, right?
No, a lot of them really focus on just flax, which is awesome, or they'll go on a path run like fish oil, but ours is a plant-based product, and we like to really make sure that people know that it's really important to get the whole balance of the 3s, the 6, and the 9s.
Exactly. And we also have prebiotics in this formula, correct?
Yeah, it has a great Scrabble word, which I know you know about, Maddie. Fructooligosaccharides. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
If you lay that down on the Scrabble board, game over, and you are ultimately a brilliant prebiotic person out there. Here's what it basically does. We heard a lot about probiotics. So, Maddie, prebiotics are basically the initiator to make sure the probiotics really do a good job for you. I like to think of this as sort of like fertilizer for the gut. So the probiotics, like Acidophilus and Bifidus, can actually go in there and take hold. We need a healthy environment to help the gut really hold the probiotics. So the prebiotics are like the fertilizer to make it all happen.
That's awesome. I love it.
Really awesome.
So do those have anything to do with the Mediterranean fruits, or is that completely separate?
That's separate. That is separate, but you kind of really lead into perfectly is that this isn't just your average protein powder. We use a Mediterranean blend of superfoods to actually help complement the protein. So for people who are looking to find that, I'm looking for a way to actually help to augment my overall healthy diet, the Mediterranean diet has so many great disciplines, but it's rich in antioxidants, it's rich in fiber, it's rich in these prebiotic fibers. And what's beautiful about this protein, the Be Strong, it really delivers on this Mediterranean promise in a simple, portable powder.
Awesome. I love it. All right, next question. When is the best time to take this?
It's a super good question. I think what's really nice about this, I've been experimenting at first thing in the morning. I like to really try to have something pretty protein rich within an hour of waking, and a lot of research tells us that if we have some kind of protein, at least 15 grams, this has 16 grams, within an hour of waking, it really helps us set the metabolic clock, if you will, in motion, and it really helps to augment getting those fat burning mechanisms going in your body. So this gives you 16 grams. I love it first thing in the morning. A little bit of unsweetened almond milk is really, really good.
That sounds great.
Or, what's really cool about this too, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Have you ever been in that place where you're going, oh my goodness, it's 3 o'clock, kind of craving some sugar. I'd really like to see if I could have, maybe something that has a lot of Scrabble words I don't want to be putting in my body.
Yeah.
This is a great thing to do at 3 in the afternoon to get you through to dinner time, keep your blood sugar stable, make you feel wonderful.
And satiation makes you feel really satiated. Protein keeps you full.
It
There are
does.
also really a lot of great recipes you can make with protein powder, surprisingly. Pancakes and muffins. And
You can add it to almost any baked goods you have out
Any
there.
baked goods.
And the satiety thing's a really important piece. A lot of people are asking for themselves going, well, straight on protein, there's no fiber. So you can be having, your wild salmon, your wild halibut, a lean chicken breast, what have you. This is a great way of getting 16 grams of protein, which is a true serving of protein, and you're also getting 6 grams of fiber. So the combination of the healthy fats, the fiber, and the protein, this gives you such a great satiety state. You can go 3, 4, and 5 hours in between, if you will, and this will really hold you strong that way.
And that was actually my next question, the fiber. How much is in it, and where does it
6
come
grams. 6 grams. So you get a combination of the prebiotic fibers from the flax. You've also got these prebiotics actually delivered on this soluble story that allows your body to really help manage blood sugar more healthfully, but at the same time, it really helps to give us a longer plane of energy. So between the combination of the healthy fats and the protein and the fiber, you can get a longer run from the energy of the food, which is really, really cool. But I think the coolest thing of all, and I'm sure a lot of people, and we were talking about this before we did this video, most protein powders are really, really tough to get down.
Mm-hmm. Gritty.
Really gritty.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of stay with you longer than you want. Maybe give you a little bit of a rolling stomach, maybe a little bit of issues with digestive. I like to say audible digestion, the kind of digestion you can hear, which you don't want to have.
Oh, yeah, that's
you know
so
what?
true.
That's such a drag.
Yeah.
And so this is a really cool way to get a fabulous run with highly digestible protein and a lot of high quality fats and fibers at the same time, something you can easily digest.
Exactly. Awesome. Okay, well, my next question is, the ingredient list for this product is a little bit longer than some ingredient lists. And for people that are trying to eat clean or clean eating and they're really on board with that and they don't want to have an ingredient label with a lot of ingredients, can you explain to us why this is still considered a clean ingredient and like why just at first glance the list is so long?
That's a great question, and it's a fairly substantial list, as you're going to see. But what we've done here, we list every single vitamin, every single mineral, and all, if you will, the things that actually help to enhance the nutritional profile. They're all in here, and most of the things. I mean, my goodness, B12 is a hugely long word, so don't let these things freak you out. I mean, let me find what's really crazy. Okay, look at this is a good one. Basically, what's beautiful about this, you're getting the vitamins, the minerals, and most of these things you're not going to be able to pronounce, and I'm dyslexic, so I have a real hard time reading things out like this, but the vitamin mineral list makes up this much of the list. So more than 3/4 of the list is coming from the vitamins and the minerals, so make sure you know that's all the goodness, if you will, and this right here is the protein, the prebiotics, and the omega fatty acid complement, those 369. So boom, boom, and boom, vitamins and minerals.
That's awesome. Thank you for clearing that up for
Certainly.
us. My next question is for you. Do you have any favorite recipes that you like to do with protein powder?
I do, and this one in particular, and I think a lot of folks out there say you have to really dress up your protein powder to make it taste good. Mm-hmm. This is awesome with ice cold water, and I mean that, and that's really unusual, and it's still really creamy and not gritty, as Maddie said, but I really love to take a little bit of combination of unsweetened coconut milk and unsweetened almond milk and add this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Now, there is in this product, you'll go, oh my gosh, 160 calories. That's not a lot of calories for most people. If you bring in the almond milk and the coconut milk, it'll bump up closer to 240, 250-ish. But we know how the extra sweetener in there. It's a pretty dense way to get a 250 calorie meal substitute on the fly.
That's great. And if you're taking this after a workout and you kind of want a high glycemic carb with it, you can do a banana as well as some peanut butter in this, and then the ice cold almond milk and some ice.
That's a really good point, this whole idea of post-workout. One of the things that's great about this is rich in something called branched chain amino acids. And think of those as a really easy way for your muscles to assimilate the food that they need to grow and recover after workout. So the BCAAs are critical for a strong recovery and a stronger recovery. So when you get to your next workout, you really have fortified your muscles at the level they need to so they can perform again.
Right, and another great point is this product has 18 grams of carbs in it, and that's wonderful after a workout. It's great for if you want to make this a meal replacement as well. Well, that's my next question for you. We'll get to that. But if you want to have this right after a workout, you really do want to have some good carbohydrates as well as the protein to help deliver it to your stores quickly.
People don't know that, Maddie. I'm so glad you brought that up. It's a really important distinction. People say, I just want to have 20 grams of protein and no carbs. Well, let's get important here, too. Our carbs coming from sugar is literally 3 grams, and that's coming from the naturally occurring wonderful things from the Mediterranean diet here, and honey. That's it. So that's a really important distinction. It's only 3 grams there. Those carbohydrates are really delivering. They're kind of like the way that your muscles actually get the train, the choo-choo train, that actually drive those branched chain amino acids into the muscles themselves. And without those carbohydrates, it wouldn't happen.
Exactly. That's a great point. My very last question for you is, can this be a meal replacement?
It can. Now, I'm a big fan, as I know you are, Maddie. We love real food.
Right.
So we want you to have your knockdown, drag-out plate of broccoli and kale and quinoa. But when that doesn't work for you sometimes, you need a great meal on the fly or something quick and easy after a workout, this is a great meal substitute. It's phenomenal. And again, what's beautiful about this isn't something to choke down. It tastes awesome.
Exactly. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Do you have anything else you want to add?
You know, I think for most people, don't be scared of the idea of strong. It's cool to have a strong product and a strong body. And the coolest thing in the world is to have your physiology strong. Because when your physiology is strong, you can go out there and make a lights out life for yourself. And I love the idea that emotional contagion is something where when you see someone living a strong life, confident, rich, one of service, one of gratitude, a lot of how you feed your brain and your body is going to help you to fortify that strength. And this is really the kind of product that's going to help you to fortify your inner conviction so you can outwardly picture that level of awesome.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.
Have a great day.